westerly point of mainland Cornwall and England, at a place where people have gathered for thousands of years. A place where myth, legends, and folk tales have been passed down through the generations. Tonight, that journey continues, as Land's End is proud to present Magic in the Skies.
For you to go to sleep, Peter, before your imagination runs too wild.
I love that one, with the big flood and the ghost of Merlin. And it's true, isn't it, Grandma? You told us it was true.
What are you two like? Of course it's true. I remember when I was your age, and my grandmother told me just as I've told you, and her grandmother told her. But we only know so much. The real magic begins when you let your imaginations do the talking. And when you imagine, anything is possible. Well, to start our story, there's two important people we need to know about. King Arthur and his friend Mordred. King Arthur was a mighty king who fought battles and protected his country, and he was like a father to Mordred. One day, he left Mordred in charge of his throne as he crossed the English Channel to wage war on Emperor Lucius of Rome.
Grandma.
Oh no, this was 1,000 years ago or more. It would have taken a long time back then. He would have been in a small boat made of wood in very rough seas. Legend has it that whilst King Arthur was away, Mordred crowned himself king and married King Arthur's wife, Guinevere. King Arthur heard about this and was furious, so he returned to his kingdom straight away. Mordred gathered his rebel army, and they fought Arthur's followers here, just off Land's End, in a kingdom called Lyonesse.
Lioness? That's it. But where is it now, Grandma? Can we go there?
Oh no one knows exactly where it is. Some say it was a huge country, stretching from St. Michael's Mount all the way to the Isles of Scilly. There were supposed to be 140 churches in the country, and great forests covering the area. In fact, your great-grandpa Joe said he saw it with his own eyes.
Saw it? How could he have seen it if nobody knows where it is?
Well, he was out in a boat one day with the fishermen off the Isles of Scilly when the tide was very low, and he said they could see walls and ruins underneath the waves around the island shore. And the fishermen said that many times before they'd heaved up windows and even doors from deep below the tides.
Under the sea?
Yes, a very long way down. And we mustn't forget the phantom bells, of course. If you listen very closely on a calm night, people say they could hear the distant bells of long-lost churches chiming underneath the waves.
Wow! So it is true.
Nobody knows. But I think one thing's for certain. All these things are no coincidence. It's got to be true.
How did it all get underneath the water? Was there a flood?
Well, there are a couple of theories. The first one involving a man called Trevelyan. A huge flood tore through Lyonesse and raged over the land, drowning all of its inhabitants apart from him. Trevelyan saw the waves coming and rode his horse to safety on higher ground. The cities of Lyonesse were lost forever. Only the highest points of the kingdom peeped through the waves. Everything else had vanished deep underneath the sea, never to be seen again. But according to the legend of King Arthur, the story is very different. Arthur's troops were fleeing Mordred and his army when they suddenly saw the gigantic ghost of Merlin.
The wizard Merlin?
That's right. He was around in the days of King Arthur. In fact, King Arthur knew Merlin very well.
What happened then?
As King Arthur and his men reached the highest points in the kingdom, Merlin raised his arm, and Mordred could sense a change in the air. The atmosphere became darker, and Mordred knew that something great was about to happen. The ground began to quake, and the seas began to rise. And so King Arthur and his men fled to safety, while Mordred and his army vanished beneath the waves, along with the rest of Lyonesse. Lyonesse was gone forever.
arms of Linus. I knew it!
That's what the legend says, Peter. But the legend doesn't matter when you have that special something that you both have.
What's that, Grandma?
Well, it's something that everybody has. Some use it more than others, and some people forget they even have it. But it's one thing that brings us all together. Our imagination. And when you use your imagination, anything's possible. Good night, Peter. Good night, Lucy.
Good night, Grandma. Good night, Grandma. We love you.